And you talked a lot during your experience whistleblowing about the broken incentives for social media and putting
Hmm.
profit above the risk of hate. When you talk about those risks around loneliness and how AI might exacerbate some of those
Hmm.
issues, how can we change the incentives so that doesn't become our new reality?
Great question. Um, so I think there's a couple things. One is, look, before we even get to just the loneliness question, like what's the more generalized incentives question? One of the things that frustrates me is, OpenAI has spent more money on safety than I think basically any of the other big AI firms, right? Like look at Facebook, they fired their AI safety team and then open source their model, right? Like that's about as different ends of the continuum in terms of increasing generalized risk to society, right? They OpenAI could have gotten an even bigger head start, and they chose to spend more time trying to figure out how to do the safety side right. Facebook, by basically facilitating proliferation, they increased the number of players in the space by 100,000 coders, 50,000 coders, because they lowered the bar to entry so much. Um, you know, right now there's no market incentive for acting in a safer way. Like safety takes time, safety takes money. All those things are competitive disadvantages unless you have a system that gives additional rewards for acting in a safe manner. And one of the things that I agree with Sam Altman on is that if you don't have conversations around incentives, you're going to be in a situation where, uh, I'll give you an example. Like the Fortune 500 could come out and say, hey, we as a group have decided we are only going to buy products and services from companies that comply with a certain base bar of safety. If you're willing to, comply in a way that shows that you're being rigorous, we're willing to direct economic resources towards you. If you are not acting in a way that meets that safety bar, we go sell to someone else, right? That's a way of incentivizing good behavior that is really meaningful because you will end up accelerating those good actors in a way that is transformative. But that doesn't happen accidentally. You have to have proactive involvement from people across society saying, hey, we don't want to repeat what happened with social media. We have to get out ahead of this.